Hey guys, my name is Mark. This is my buddy Paul. Finally had a chance to sit him down and talk to him. He's a great musician from all over the world. He's performed in Spain, France, Portugal,
Italy.
Bolivia.
Belize.
Beside the point, he's mastered the guitar about 5 years back. He's an incredible harp player, and he's mastered the keyboard
And a jazz flute.
in the jazz flute. Paul, first off, what kind of gear do you use? I noticed.
My gear on average is 7 inches on a normal day. But it ranges between 6 and 8. I mean,
Absolutely. Well, I noticed you got a neat little gadget down there. Explain to us what that is exactly.
yeah, that's the chorus ensemble.
Is that a CE5? It is a
Yeah, it's a
CE5.
CE5. I bought that a couple years back, and it's really been a great tool for me to have because when I get frustrated, I just kick that little baby, and it gives me what I need.
Really distorts that. Well, what kind of? I noticed you playing on a Casio. What model is that, and what make is that?
That would be the Casio CA110, and I mean I think it's the best because it's got the natural white keys, with
Yeah,
the
they're
great sound.
gorgeous.
And you got the piano. It ranges from the piano to the flute, the mandolin. It's even got the synth brass, and hell, I mean it's even got the bass trumpet.
The bass trumpet. You were kidding.
I mean
me.
you don't find that every
I
day.
do not even believe that. That is very nice equipment for y'all that aren't very familiar. What kind of? I notice when you play around, you play a lot of places. What kind of speakers do you prefer when you?
My speakers, yeah, I tend to use the old-fashioned megaphone approach. See, I put a megaphone in front of the keyboard. Anyways, I'll put a megaphone.
He laughs about it because
Because it's just,
you don't ever see it. A lot of guys,
I mean-
don't agree with it, but the
You see,
megaphone is
what I do is
very
I get
professional.
the megaphones and I tape to keep the thing down, and that to me gives out the most raw tone. It's not edited by all these mixers. I'm sorry, I just have to laugh because
it sounds great.
nobody
y'all hadn't heard.
You don't understand how good it is until you really try it.
Well, Paul, speaking of your groovy gear, what kind of? I notice your attire. You have a pair of goggles, and I don't know if that's a safety issue or is that a fashion statement? What is that?
Yeah, everybody calls me, big fashion guy because I'm wearing the goggles, but they don't understand why I wear them. To be honest, see, I wear them because I play on the white keys, and when you when you play.
He laughs about it because when he gets into it, he gets into it.
When you're playing on white keys, when you push them too hard, those things will pop up and hit you in the eye. Okay, and I don't.
I've seen it happen
I don't want to
myself.
become the next Ray Charles or Stevie Wonder. I want to be Paul.
Exactly. I've seen it happen before, and it's not funny when you get one of those shards of ivory in your speaker.
Right.
Paul, let's talk about who did you learn from? And I know you got a unique style. Who did you learn from?
Oh man, this y'all are gonna believe me on this. I learned from Esteban.
I don't believe it for a minute.
I know, man. I learned it from Esteban, the guy on TV that sells the guitars. Apparently, when you buy the Casio CA110, it comes with a DVD. I never watched it, but I saw the pictures of him playing it on the back, and it just inspired me. And I saw he was using his fingers, and I said, "Why stick with the fingers? You can use other things." I mean that's how I do it.
That's definitely. We'll see that here in a few. I didn't know Esteban taught keyboard, but I know Esteban's one of Paul's one of his favorite guitarists.
Right. His guitar is such a thing of beauty also.
Yeah, his guitars are $150. You can't beat them. They're incredible. But let's talk about your technique. What kind of technique you use when playing?
Well, see, my technique is really south of the border. You don't see this much above the equator.
Mm-hmm.
I can do a demonstration for you if you'd like me to later on.
Okay. Well, what kind of style? you use when playing? I noticed you're very aggressive. As you said, the goggles there for
yeah,
protection.
I like when I'm playing piano. I like to think of it as like making love. Only way to do it is aggressive and quick and firm. If not, you can do it slow and simple, and you won't be that good. Is what I found. You know, I mean, I'd say you beat on it, and it helps you.
And it beats back.
Right.
So it's kind of like a guerrilla warfare type deal, you know,
Right,
hit,
right.
run, boom, boom, boom. Okay, well, how about you get up and show us a little something, and then we'll let you get out of here. I know you're
All right,
pressed
this
for
is
time.
a
You got a few shows to get to.
This one is a little song I've been working on recently. I wrote it a couple weeks back, and
Keep in mind, guys, he's very modest when he gets to playing guitar and piano especially. So, anyways, this is Paul Papajohn playing. What did you name this song?
I named this one the harpsichord song.
The harpsichord song, guys. Here it is.
All right, here we go, fellas.
Notice, guys, he's using his rear end right here. This is a technique used only by the professionals. And there it is, guys. Paul actually being pretty modest on that piece of musical work. But thank you for your time, Paul, and
No problem, do it anytime.
we will have him back some other time for another interview.
If you're in Belize this next weekend, I'll be at the Casa de Roja